could happen, yo. You know, he's a senior.
He gonna be crying afterwards. Might have console him, bomb some burgers and some shit. A whole bucket of chicken. He'll be alright.
Everyone, welcome to This Is It. I'm your co-host Corey Roy, along with my partner in crime, Hollywood. What's up, brother?
Not much. It's your boy Hollywood DA here, just chilling on a Wednesday night. The Pistons about to play on ESPN. So as soon as this wraps up, I'm gonna jump on that game. But just excited to be here. Got some great topics to talk about, and just ready to get it popping, man. Ready to get it popping.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, yo. And last but not least, my man Phenom. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's good? Phenom 202 DDA representative. Yo, man, I know why you like Cade Cunningham, though, Ollie, because that nigga look like he one of your family members.
Light skin gotta stay together, yo. Gotta stay together, player.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
well, look, everybody, welcome.
Brothers,
Well, look, everybody, welcome to This Is It. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for joining on this ride. As we always say, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so you can follow us anytime we post a video, get the notifications, and keep this thing going. So as you can see, one of the topics that we have for today is Travis Scott. Look, it was a tragedy that definitely what happened. We got a lot of people already chiming in, really biting at the bit to get their comments in. But let's just kind of go and get this thing going on. So look, Travis Scott got the tour going on. Everybody knows about the Astroworld show. They had a show that just recently happened less than a few days ago. And tragically, if I'm not mistaken, 8 people died. And a lot of people got hospitalized at this concert. And what is happening now is that Travis Scott is being currently sued. So really the basic question is he responsible for what happened? So I definitely have my opinion on that subject, but I'm going to kind of go around the horn and get everybody else's idea on that. Ollie, man, let's go ahead and get it started. Do you think Travis Scott is responsible for this?
All right, but before I get on, is it just me hearing?
Corey, you doing this speak.
Yeah, man, it's like it was like going from slow mode to fast mode, some other shit. But I was like, maybe it's me.
Oh Lord, hold on, let me check my interweb connection.
Man, you need to disconnect from your interweb and use that good old T-Sprint shit you got.
Yeah, I know, man. Let's make sure I'm disconnected right. I don't know why I'm doing it,
but that's gonna be through. But no, it's through stelleo.
So yeah, sometimes stereo be choppy.
Yeah, so maybe it's just stereo chopping it up. So my bad, man. I shouldn't even say nothing. Like this little
man, we gotta get this straight, brother.
Nah, but as far as Travis Scott's thing, it's a crazy situation, man. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the people that passed or what have you. But it's wild. I mean, is it his fault? I can't say it. Like, of course, it's not all. I mean, any situation like this is never going to be just one person's fault anyway. It's going to be a multitude of things that lead up to the whole situation. Whether it's how many people was there, I hear. I don't know if it's true. Like they said, they have more people there than was supposed to be there. Like according to fire marshals and shit, they rushed to the stage. Of course, really. Travis Scott, besides a couple of songs like Sicko Mode and all that type shit, I ain't gonna lie, it's not like I'm a big Travis Scott fan. I ain't never listened to a single album by this motherfucker. So I'm learning a lot from it. I mean, just from this stuff happening. I know, but he's been arrested a couple of times for inciting riots, telling people to come rush the stage and this and that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what's gonna get him, like him having a history of encouraging fans to do crazy shit. He had a fan jump out the balcony. Y'all heard about that? See that shit? I mean, he encouraged the dude to jump out the balcony. Dude broke his back. My neck and my back. Like who the fuck? So I think
I feel you on that.
He about to lose some. He don't lose some change on this, man. They don't hit him for his pockets. Like somebody's gonna pay. Put it this way, I don't know if it's gonna be him, but somebody's gonna pay.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit him hard. What about you, Fina? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's not entirely his fault. I think, like what Ollie said, some of the precedence is already there with him being in trouble for inciting riots and all that stuff. But the thing about it is, it is gluttony, man. It's money. Why would you have all those people there? And I'm not saying it's just Travis Scott. The venue, selling the tickets, the merchandise. all that shit. They took profit over capacity. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
So he's gonna be the downfall.
hell
It's gonna hit him because he's not just Travis Scott the music man. I mean Travis Scott the shoe designer, Travis Scott the McDonald's endorsement person, Sprite person. Like he has endorsements deal out the ass. He's well connected in the Houston community. He be at all the games, baseball, football, whatever, basketball, and it's just like. I mean, I know a couple Travis Scott songs, but I know going to concerts like that is a young man's game. I'm never going.
Yeah.
But this ain't the first time people got hurt, stampeded on at concerts. It's just really one of the biggest one right out of COVID. And it has to be a black dude at a black concert, a rap guy.
Yeah.
His concert.
I will say
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
I will say that. Reading some of these comments and shit, it's definitely it's bringing out so let you know how some of the motherfuckers feel about quote unquote hip hop. They're definitely getting their little racist. They're definitely getting their little red state on, like hiding it under the guise of arguing about this subject. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Some of this shit. And it's funny. They're like, hip hoppers do this and the thugs this. I'm like, yo, did you see the? Not trying to be funny. You see the people that died? Do you know the people that? Look at the crowd here. This motherfucker dates the Kylie Jenner. Do you look at the crowd? Like, this is
the crowd is not a sea of black people. It was a sea of multicultural people from white, black, Asian, Hispanic. They all out there, Yeah. So, go ahead.
But no, that's what I mean, people been using this to get their little shots in on hip hop and this and on black. Yeah. I just said get their shots in on black people. They're animals. So this and that. I'm like, dog. These are motherfucking high school, college kids, and most of them are white. And like I said, I mean, it's multicultural. Like, Travis Scott isn't, for real, like, how many...
He's a rock star.
Songs, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Besides certain songs, like, Travis Scott, like, niggas ain't those business be pumping them in the hood, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the youngest... But I'm just saying, like, it ain't like it's Griselda or somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, like some old thug now. We don't listen to Travis Scott load up the choppers. Right. Like, he ain't that type of dude. Like, so it's just weird.
The thing that I felt that I don't think that Travis Scott is responsible. Not the one to be solely responsible. Everybody's going after Travis Scott like, oh, we should sue Travis Scott for this. And I don't think that's right. I think there's a lot of people involved in this. It goes down to the head of security. It goes down to the security on site. It goes down to even the people that are even in the crowd. Like, we as humans got to be responsible enough to not do that shit. And then, there is some onus on Travis Scott, but not all of it. Like, I'm sure he's been to events like that before and he'd have seen the crowd get hyped. And we've all been to shows where sometimes the artist would get on the mic like, yo, y'all calm down. Y'all calm down. So I think this is a situation where he's been at those type of shows before. He never really knew how serious that shit can be until today. So I'm sure now he'll probably think like, all right, when I see the crowds get hyped like this, I'm going to have to really take a moment to tell people to calm the shit down because people died this time.
We'll see though with that, Corey.
I think what's going to hurt him.
No, what I'm saying it's so.
I think what I'm saying, I think what's going to hurt him is the fact that he had those charges prior to that.
But he's it's also, I mean, you got to look at it. He's arrogant too. I'm not saying arrogant like he caused these deaths. It's arrogant when you see you have that much power over a crowd. Yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He walk on stage and thousands of people chanting his name, singing his song, moshing out, doing whatever. I don't even know is that what they do now, but I know back in the day they used to call it like mosh pits and all that shit.
Yeah, mosh pits, yeah.
But it's a humanity thing too, because like you said, as citizens of this earth, they don't look out for our fellow men anymore because people were really stomping on other people to get to the front.
It was ridiculous. And I mean, and unfortunately there was a child that got stomped on. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being at a show.
Yeah, the show. Yeah, because you'd be like, go back the fuck up. Like, but and that's what, and like I said, maybe it was like some of the I ain't gonna lie, some of the Reddit threads I was on. Once you go into the internet airwaves, it's all whatever. Like, because I seen other motherfuckers. It's like, we go to the punk rock shows, the mosh pits, motherfuckers get punched, whatever. Somebody goes down and people lift them up. I'm like, it ain't that type of situation. First off, like I said, look at the crowd. And if I was thinking about what was back in the day, yo, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Or Slam.
We've been to Wu-Tang.
And
We've been
guess
to a
what?
Wu-Tang concert.
I know. Hold
No
on. Let me
fights.
finish, bro. Let me finish. Let me get
Go
my
ahead.
shit
My
off, bro.
bad. I'm sorry, yo. Go ahead, man.
No. I'm just saying. No, you're right though. And it ain't about the fights. I'm talking about when they play those songs. It was basically a mosh pit, motherfuckers, elbows, you know what I'm saying, wilding out. And guess what? Those crowds was the crowds that these people think this Travis Scott crowd is. Was those crowds like that was crowds where like motherfuckers might got the blicky on them, like you know what I mean? Not this, you know. And guess what? Motherfuckers throwing elbows on that, and then like boom, boom. It won't know. All right, once you good, we good. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's not like you can't compare it to like mosh pits because even black, quote unquote, black mosh pits. Like if somebody like motherfuckers weren't going down, people stomping on you and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah.
This was just the motherfuckers rushing in front of the stage. And it's just, I don't know.
Well, go ahead, Phoenix. I want to get to your comments. We got a lot of comments that are coming. We need to get to.
Yeah. No, I'm saying to me, it's like the arrogance of Travis Scott. Like I said, if you stood in front of thousands of people and you had that control, are you and you really can't see what's going on out there either. So I can't really say he knew. And obviously, and they said he didn't know because he was at David Buster's the next day. Or not the next day, that evening.
They said they saw the ambulance and people in the joint. No,
But they know it was dead people though. They know how bad it was.
I mean, I mean, even if you're already dead though, you see the ambulance and shit come. You supposed to tell people most shows they be like, all right, hold on, calm down a second, like let the people get through.
But that's the That's the arrogance.
That's and I will admit that's the part of him that I feel like he should have did a little more. But that's that he young, you know, and learning, you know, whatever. But he should have did a little more. But I don't think all of it should be on him. All right, we're going to go through these comments. A lot of people have chimed in, so we're going to get to you guys right now.
Hold on real quick, Corey, before you jump to those comments. Let me do this real quick. So we can let the people see, oh, shit, what's going on with my shit, man?
Oh, yeah. Who's leaving the comments? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, today ain't the greatest day for
Ali,
black entertainment. There we go.
I know. All right, there we go.
Go ahead, my bad. Here,
all right,
take a second.
Here we go.
We got it.
No.
All right. Whoops, hold on.
Damn.
No, hold on. We got it.
No, it is not his fault, bro. Oh, my mama, it's not that nigga fault, bro. It's the fucking people's fault. You gotta think about it. His fans are like 25 and under. Like 25 and under. And we just got out of like a year or two quarantine. Nobody's in the right mental space, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's not God's fault or the devil's fault. It's the people's fault. But then again, it's not. But you know. And then again, people get on my nerves talking about how he just watched. But if you look at the videos, the nigga really just looked shook and scared. Like, I put myself in his shoes, so I was like, bro, if I was in his shoes, I probably would have done the same thing. It's wrong that he did just sit there. I'm not gonna lie. He just sat there and watched. You could have done like a little something, but I understand he probably didn't want to do nothing because he didn't want to cause another mass panic. Therefore, other people getting hurt.
Yo, I hope I say you right. Agnostes. God, I probably butchered that up, but yo, hell of a comment, man. Hell of a comment.
Yes,
I feel you on that. Yeah,
I mean, it's right. I mean, just like you said, Corey. No, some of the people. I mean, people gotta put the blame on themselves too. Like all the motherfuckers pushing, because you gotta put some of the blame on you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Next one.
Corey, Ali, you know, I'm in the building. Yes, sir. Let's talk about this Travis Scott situation. Everybody have fault with this nonsense. Even though you now starting to see pictures of during the concert, he was worried about people up front. Still, when it's known that people died, it should have been shut down immediately. So everybody's at fault with this nonsense. But let's talk about it.
Yeah, I agree, Bruce, man. It's not just on one person, man. A lot of people involved in this. I mean, even the police department that was on site, they were having trouble communicating with
the police department met with a little bit.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You good? No, the police department met with Travis Scott's team prior to this. They already had concerns about it. So I mean, look, I look at stuff like this. I'm like, look, motherfuckers ran on the Capitol on January 6th. They ain't have enough people to stop them people. They definitely ain't sending no people to no Travis Scott concert, yo. And normally if they would, if it was if they knew how it was gonna get down. But no, you saw people just running. I mean, like, I
Yeah,
understand like general admission. It was like a bull run, a bull rush. Everybody just went.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It was crazy.
It definitely was wild. Matter of fact, I just saw a show like this.
Yeah, so all those.
If
There we go.
YouTube, if you shout out, come subscribe to our YouTube page where you'll see hours before the actual show. Fans rushed through. This was like a VIP side or some shit. They just tore down the gate and ran through. This was before the show, so you already know they wilding.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Like they idiots, yo. I hate people under 25. Shout out to all my 25-year-olds listening. But goddamn, yo, it's like they don't have any. I guess we come from a different generation because we really ain't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was hyped for concerts. We love concerts, but I just don't remember seeing anything in my genre I attended where people acted like that, like rush the stage and all that stuff, and just stomping on people. It just didn't happen. It's just I don't know.
Definitely needed different. Yeah, they definitely need to have better. They should handle that better. I mean, because for real, just having everybody
no structure.
This is a Boston Marathon at the finish line, and they just released the ticket and everybody run in. That was dumb. That's dumb. Because when I went to something, the Water Festival, which had a lot of people, it was not like that. It was not like that. It was way more organized. But yeah, go ahead, Ali.
No, I think so. What the first comment said, as far as like for real, not only the young, people been in quarantine, locked up, and I ain't say young folks. Like, I mean, they've been out and about, but this is pretty much like one of the first major festivals out there. You know what I mean? I guess you had the other shit. The baby got shut down on or something, but festivals is coming back. So motherfuckers hype. They got a lot of energy, a lot of pent up energy, and they going out here. So it's wild, man. I mean, it's just a sad situation, man. Everybody got to eat a little bit of this. Like everybody.
Well, let me ask you a question, Ali. Let me ask you a quick question, Ali and Corey. Y'all think Travis Scott, he's going to be untouchable after this by endorsements? Do you think this is going to be a stain on him?
I think he's going to be hurt a little bit. I'm
talking about because he has like McDonald's and Sprite and all that shit. Like the big. I ain't talking about like FUBU or some shit. I'm talking about real shit.
I will say this. I will say it really depends on how good his PR department is because right now he's reached out to a lot of families, said he's going to pay for the funerals and stuff like that. So I think that's going to slow the bleeding of these endorsement deals, him losing these endorsement deals. I don't think he's going to lose them all. I think he may get a little hurt from it, but I think he'll be straight. Because I think he's putting forth the effort to show that he fucked up, or he had some hand in it getting bad. And
it all comes out. You already know I don't believe in cancel culture, yo. They said, like going back to Dave Chappelle, they said they canceled that. That shit was like one of the highest rated. Like after the cancel shit, the numbers on his shit went up. And as long as Travis Scott can make money for somebody, he ain't don't never like.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like cancel. Like no, he never get canceled.
But they just don't reel it back. All right, we chill. Don't talk to his people. Something like, all right, y'all handle that. He got to go through his little trial and this and that. I ain't just say little trial. I mean, it's a serious thing. And, I mean, people died, so it's all serious. So, but he's going to go through the trial, and that's his endorsements. They just don't reel it back. Like, trust me, I haven't seen nobody say they dropped him yet. And even if they drop him, it's going to probably be a wink, wink. And next year, you don't see Travis Scott in your Sprite commercial. It's a wonderful time of the year type shit. Like, as long as he can make money for somebody, it don't stop, yo. This is capitalism. I mean, for real, that's one of the reasons this shit happened. People die, like, cause guess what?
Capitalism.
This shit hold 50,000 people. We don't sell 60, 70,000 tickets. It don't matter. Like, money is money. It ain't don't stop it.
It was well over capacity. All right, let's put a pause. We really got to get through some of these comments. We got a lot of comments. All right, so let's go. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Or if you really want to be technical with it, whose fault is it? Is whoever ran that facility, whoever owned that spot, like the owner of security type shit, because they should have been more like with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Next comment. Ooh,
Quick off topic. If y'all looking for a great crime drama that's out now, I highly recommend Kin season 1. That's Kin. I think it might be on the AMC Plus app. Yeah, 10 episodes. Yeah, if you like great crime dramas, that's the one to go to, man. Great acting, great story. 10 episodes. Yeah, you'll run through that real quick.
I appreciate that, Bruce, man.
And
check that out.
And real quick, the reason your boy won't get canceled is because of Ken. Because I'm kin to them Kardashians, baby.
Exactly. Chris, he got Chris Kardashian. She'll flip it for him.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, she get all types of people out of jail.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's gonna be the new Karen. He's like, I'm black with braids and married to Kylie Jenner. I'll never go to jail. You know the white girl. She's like, I got white skin and blonde hair. I'll never go to jail. That Russian capital.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right, guys. Clink, lock down.
Hold on.
Shit, man, Travis Scott net worth is only 60 million. Man, this might decimate him. He might not have a goddamn dime after all these goddamn lawsuits. You got over 300 people injured. You got now it's 9 dead because it's a woman that's brain dead. So the total was 9 now. 9 dead, 300 injured. Man, he ain't gonna be it, man. That's his pocketbook, man.
Hey, let me piggyback off of that. One thing is the venues too. That might be. That's gonna be hard for him to pack them venues again because that liability that he can bring. It's gonna be a minute. He's gonna have to fall back for a while because I don't think nobody taking that exposure, man.
But the truth, they got insurance for a lot of that shit. Insurance is gonna cover some of it. Of course, he might get hit with some personal civil suits. I don't think. Like the personal ones, it's gonna be hard to put all the blame on him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, with that.
I will say this: it's gonna be hard for him probably to get insured for like if he tries to throw another Astroworld, like to pay that insurance fee. They'll be like, nah, I don't know. Well,
I was an insurance agent.
We don't hit you. They don't hit him over the head. But
I was an insurance agent for 8 years.
All money out of his pocket.
Nah, I used to be an insurance agent for 8 years. And the biggest thing about insurance is just in our personal life. If you have too many accidents, they're going to drop you or they won't write you. Right. So that's the thing. He got to find somebody who's going to, definitely. If they find somebody to insure him, that premium going to be sky fucking high. You know what I'm saying? And if the insurance is high, guess what the ticket price is going to be? The ticket price is going to be sky fucking high. It's going to be because he has to make that money back up. But we'll see. It's still fresh. It's still new. Like he'll fall back for a little bit.
Travis Scott, he don't have to get a SR22 for his concert. He'll go to the DB and they're like, yeah, we don't need this special insurance. You got to go this little building around the corner. SR22
I had to get one of those.
Oh damn, Corey, damn player.
Yo, man, for y'all,
but I did, man.
For y'all out of towners who ain't from VA, SR22 is when the DMV said you got to have insurance to get your license back, and you got to have insurance, or they suspend that shit again. So damn, Corey, you was riding dirty, man. Like that's the only bill. Only bill in my life that come out every month.
I thought that was everywhere. Oh, they don't have SR22s everywhere.
They got different. Everywhere. They got like
probably.
They do like in Maryland, it's like FR19 in Maryland and DC and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But nah, that shit crazy though.
All right, we got a couple more comments. Hold on.
Yeah, and there's another thing. Well, first off, what's up to the panel? Yeah, you guys definitely make some really, really strong points, and I definitely agree with every single one of you guys. And I think another thing, too, was the fact that, typically when it comes to any kind of musical venue, there's always going to be stage staff, there's going to be crowd control, and there's going to be medical staff on site. And the thing is, based on the testimonies and stuff, they didn't have any of that. So realistically, this particular type of venue really wasn't made to even house this kind of entertainment to even be taking place. It didn't have any of the necessary regulated things that needed to be there.
Boss man of LA. Hell of a comment, yo.
Good comment.
That's crazy. Yeah, if they didn't have all, somebody's gonna get hit over the head. Then I will say that. Like if they didn't have like all the minimum, because it's right. Like anytime you have a festival of that size, that's like saying that we ain't have enough. I just watched the Fire documentary again. I watched it before.
I saw that.
Oh my god!
It'd be like, like you gotta have the basics. Like, if we don't have a festival, it's like not having enough porta potties or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just throw a festival and be like, we ain't got no toilets. Like, y'all just shit over there. Like, medical and all that. That's just a wrap.
Ollie ain't going to no festivals, yo. Because he can't find. He had to be at the porta potties the whole goddamn time, yo. That's one reason I ain't ever going to no porta potty, yo.
Nah, I piss behind the porta potties.
Yo, I will say I've been to something in the water. I've been to the something the water festival. Those had to be some of the best porta potties I had ever. I don't know what Pharrell. He must have got that shit just made.
Go off.
I know. It's crazy. I mean, because when you step your foot in like dismal swamp, but it wasn't like that, yo. He must have just had these shits made and sent there like that. They were the cleanest porta potties I ever seen, yo.
Corey is in that bitch like, this is nice. Like, look around.
I was.
And then at the same time, just pissing all over everything. He's like, it's so nice, just pissing all over. Yeah, I ain't never been something this nice. It's like just like
that nigga Corey sitting ass naked on the seats.
I know. Corey's I trust it, it's for real, yo. You had a rash. You had a rash of the ass after that shit.
Oh man! All right, we got a couple more comments, man. Oh Lord, we got one of our. Let's see what my man got to say here.
Hold on.
We got quite a few by this guy coming up.
Oh damn! I'm
like
some shit.
We talked about him on our podcast before, so all right, here we go.
Let it fly.
Yo, what up, fellas? Yo, what about won't that some type of fire code violation? What about send motherfucking fire marshals or something have some goddamn kind of say so or shut this shit down because it was overpopulated or some shit? I had a problem with the motherfucker that had their 10-year-old out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. At a Travis Scott concert.
That's big up to our man Sam. I gotta pause for a second because I gotta give it up for Sam. I thought this is one of my boys, Sam, aka Debo, and I really thought he was gonna say some funny shit, but he actually brings some really
off the wall shit.
But he actually really brings up a hell of a point, though. He brings up a hell of a point. I mean, there was a guy that brought his 10-year-old son out there. I was like, I talked to my wife about that this morning. Like that was to me, I mean, I really feel sorry for his loss, but I thought that was very reckless as a parent to bring your child to that type of event.
No, you're right. I mean, of course, sorry feels like. I mean, we don't want to get into any type of victim blaming type shit, but at the same time, come on, like 10-year-old. That's like when we used to go. Remember, we used to go to the strip, the Virginia Beach strip on the weekend. It'd be like 1 a.m, and Shorty got a kid out there in the stroller. Push. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, right? Like some shit ain't for everybody. You know what I mean?
It's true, man. There's no way. I mean. I remember we used to go to like Jams Fest, like 103 Jams. Back in the days, it'd be $1.03, and you got 15 acts. Naughty by Nature, Crisscross, SWV used to be lit. The thing about it is,
Yeah.
at a certain age, I mean, like at 13, I couldn't be on the floor. I'll be in the Raptors at 13, but for my safety, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as I got older, I was able to get down there. But like, there's no way, shape, or form I have my kids down there around any 25-year-old Travis Scott fans, Migos fans, Lil Baby fans.
Go to the front, like
that's what was blowing me. Like, why you trying to get to the middle of the crowd and to the front? Like, dude, you should be on the side and in the back.
Yeah,
but you know,
and again, I don't want to make too. I don't want to make light of it, but at the same time, I wish whatever you giving that 10-year-old, they need to give it to my 9-year-old because motherfucking Cam would have been that bitch the whole time. We would never got to the front because he would be like, my feet hurt. Where's the food? Where's the snacks? Why we can't sit down? Like, what's it like? It would have never been like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to make too. But I'm like, yo, my kid, we would have never made it. I would be like, even if I wanted to be like, come on, we would have been up there like 5 minutes. First off, he'd be like, yo, it's too many. Why are these people texting me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a wrap. He's like, yo, daddy, I want to go. I got a Fortnite game to play. He's like, who the fuck? Like, fuck Travis Scott. Like, I want to go play some Fortnite. You got me out here all damn day. My shoes are dirty. Fuck the daddy. That's what he be saying this time.
We've all been to concerts. You can't really hear shit. It's loud. It's noisy. You're tired when you leave. Of course, the 9-year-old is going to be tired. But I think he had his son on his shoulders or whatever.
He did.
But I mean, you have hours of acts out there. It ain't just Travis Scott. It's other acts out there too.
To get to the front, you got to be there early too.
Yeah, because
even near the front, you got to be out there early.
It was still daytime, and Travis Scott ain't performing in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy. All right, we're gonna get through a couple more. A lot of people are chiming in, so I'm really trying to get through this.
Run through
a lot of people want to be.
Let's run through. You might have to skip a couple. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to skip a couple. We'll do one more of our man right here since
Travis Scott next endorsement. He's gonna be doing life insurance commercials.
That's damn I know.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, you're in good hands with all states.
Are you in sicko mode?
Oh man, that's funny. All right, we got another one here.
Good evening, guys. Just wanted to see what's up. Where are we at in this Travis Scott conversation?
Oh yeah, man, I can't. Mr. R. Yeah. I think you got another comment here, so let me get that.
No, I agree with in response to D, aka Sam. Yeah, I was looking at like most of like the safety shit, and there really was no age limit to who was going to show up to that event. Technically, like the show was going to start it was a week-long fest, right? So it started on November 2nd because they were doing a celebrity game. They were doing a fucking unveiling of the court with Jordan Brand. They were going to do a shoe release. So basically, when I saw the safety side, it said something about, you had to have a test, like 72 hours prior to or whatever. But it said no one prior to going to the show could not be accepted ages 2 and up without a proper testing. So there really was no age age limit, which fucking sucks.
Man, they're really, damn. It just brings up a lot. Too much posse. Great comment, man. And I agree with you. You're bringing up so many more holes in this situation that it's just very unfortunate. But it also goes to show that it's not just Travis Scott. Everybody needs to accept blame for what happened and not just point.
Oh, there's gonna be some ambulance chasers there. There's gonna be some ambulance chasing there filling in them holes, yo. So,
yeah.
You know that. And shout out to who shot you.
Yeah, yo, I heard that in the background.
I was like,
yeah, I was bobbing my head while I was listening to his comment.
Yeah,
like, okay, who shot you? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Yeah, I was like, okay, he rocking that.
Your heart beats down like Sasquatch feet.
Yeah, thundering, shaking the concrete.
Oh, like, okay, there we go. I'm with you. Well,
yeah, that's dope. That's dope. We got one more comment, and then we gonna
it should have been Travis Scott's in the backyardigans.
In the backyardigans.
Backyardigans. Okay. All right, we got one more here.
No, man, they had adequate medical staff. They had it there. They had EMTs, Houston Police Department, firefighters. They were all there, and they actually got to these victims very, very fast. So yeah, they had the apparatus was there. The Houston Police Department had 516 police officers. There were doctors there. There was a SWAT team doctor there. So they had the medical apparatus there. And medical staff did get to these people when the distress calls went out. They immediately got in the crowd and started administering Narcan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm not saying they ain't had it there. They ain't have enough.
Yeah, what I saw.
You sound like Richard Pryor.
You did sound like
I'm saying that I don't know what is going on in this. Go ahead, make it a good point. I thought it was Richard Pryor. They got Narcan and all this shit going on. I'm just saying what the shit going on. But go ahead. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you, yo. I thought you so many doctors. I thought he was gonna name an astrophysicist out there. He had astrophysicist that was on site. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess.
You stupid, yo.
I just see he sounds like Richard Pryor.
As soon as she said it, he definitely sounded. That's what I was thinking in my head, yo. Go ahead.
Yo, man, and that's the thing. It was, they had people there. They didn't have enough people there, and it wasn't streamlined. It wasn't, people weren't ready to go. I don't think they thought it was gonna be that bad, yo. But I mean, like, so I would say this though. Like, I kind of want to transition off Travis Scott only because we just gotta wait and see with this. Everybody gonna have their opinion with it.
Yeah.
And another person who gonna have to wait and see. That me and Ollie brought it up earlier this week, and we talk about it today, is your boy Fetty Wap, yo. See, Travis Scott was performing at the concerts, and they had drugs at the concerts, but Fetty Wap trying to move that weight at these concerts. He had a $1.5 million worth of heroin and cocaine at Rolling Loud, yo.
Fetty Wap.
Say what?
Before you breaking up again? Yeah, you breaking.
I'm breaking up again. God damn it!
Now you sound better
now. Yeah, there you go. Whatever you just did worked. It was like you slapped the side of the TV.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Nah, I was saying one time he was selling narcotics, yo. What the hell, yo? I mean, he's selling drugs, weed, coke.
That's not selling drugs. That's moving weight. If you have a $1.5 million at a festival, yo, I mean, like Fetty Wap is one of them dudes. He's like a guilty pleasure for a lot of people.
Yeah,
his music
definitely goes to show that he ain't making no money when he going back to that. The last Fetty Wap record we heard about.
I mean, but Fetty Wap, because he went through some shit, because he ended up signing, he had signed with 6ix9ine label, and after all that shit, he kind of just disappeared. Because Fetty Wap was hot for a second. I mean,
he was.
He had, you know what I'm saying?
He had 3 great songs that year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trap
so
Queen,
he was doing
619. I mean,
6ix9ine Boys. It was like
Remy Boys.
Because it was Remy Boys.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it was. I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, that was a dope. Dope records.
It was. You know, he brought in that singing shit. So, I mean,
I ain't gonna front, yo. When he dropped Trap Queen, I was like, hold up, Am I supposed to be liking this? I don't know why I'm liking this, but I'm kind of liking this, yo.
It was a dope record. It was something we had never heard before. The guy, I mean, the shit was hot. I mean, I ain't gonna front. The shit was hot. But you know, he may not have no money because he got a lot of baby mamas. I mean, because he didn't
he do got a lot of
joints.
Yeah. He went the future route.
Yeah,
but he ain't got the future hits.
He ain't got the future money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got that future route, you gotta have the future hits. Like you got to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because one album ain't gonna do it. That money go fast.
But it's one of them things, man. Like Fetty Wap just become one of those list of rappers who don't get out the streets, man. I mean, like you think they made it, and they ain't really made it, yo. Like I just saw like I mean, I know she's not hip hop, but Summer Walker. They just show her contract. Like, she only got like 60K, and she was like one of the hottest girls out. I mean, I don't know none of her music. I don't listen to it. But, like, you really think people who have, like, millions of followers, people love their music, stream their music, they ain't got no money, man? And then I'm looking at...
Millions of followers don't mean shit. Yo, it's a girl right now that down the street from you that got a couple of ass shots that's got 1 million followers. Like, do you have a million people that don't pay is the question.
They ain't monetizing it. And that's the thing. So I'm looking at dudes like Jay, who just beat his case today. And, you know...
I don't even know who is Jay.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. What case he had?
He got sued for the vodka shit or the drink shit, like from Parlo or something, Par something, whatever. So he was in court. He came out. We soaking on that Pardo pack tonight, yo. He was talking this shit when he walked out the courtroom.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. When you look at what dudes that actually are business people, and right now we don't have too many rappers that's business people. Travis Scott, he's a businessman. For whatever way, like I don't really fuck with his music like that. I mean, I like a couple songs, but he put himself in a position to get money. And Fetty Wap, he was popping. I ain't just talking about with the black community. White people love Fetty Wap too. Everybody loved Trap King. Everybody loved Would You Be Mine when he was singing all that shit. He was on everywhere, but he ain't parlayed that into no kind of money.
Nah, he just swung that. Go ahead, Ollie.
No, I was just I ain't like how you phrase that, Phenom. You phrase that. You sound like one of my Paula Watch people, yo. Like one of my.
What's that?
When you was like, yo, first you sit like hip hop's a business. Nah, it's a lot of hip hop dudes that's business
you went
minded. Oh, I said.
You went out. God said you talking bullshit, so you.
Nah, can y'all hear me now? Oh
yeah,
shit.
Fine.
Oh, you can hear me? All right, nah, because when you said like. You said hip hop people are not business minded. There's a lot of business minded hip hop people. You breaking up, Corey? Maybe it's me. What I was saying is, if you compare hip hop to other genres of music, trust me, it's way more business minded people in hip hop than there is in like boy bands and all that shit. And second. Like these kids is young. These kids is young. They're getting taken advantage of. So like you look at somebody like I said it once before, Griselda. Like all them niggas got on. Like them niggas is not even big names, but they get paid because their shit's right. But guess what? They older cats. Like so. I just don't like. I just ain't like the way you framed that. Yo, you sounded like for a second, man. I thought you was in the Capitol January 6th. Yo, you scared me.
Yo.
Oh my gosh!
Don't worry, because later on I'm gonna sound like I was in the Capitol. Y'all don't take my black card off of me in about 10 minutes.
No, I mean, but like literally, these people don't like. It's some people. I mean, I think this has been the stupid, man.
These people.
These people,
you be like, really? You ain't helping your case none, bro. Go ahead, but go ahead.
Yo, listen. These rappers, like they fall into a line of bad, like not being business people. We've seen it all through history.
But that's all music. Like right. Taylor Swift, don't say these you people. Like, no, motherfuckers, everybody that's in the music industry.
No,
So that's why I said you framing it funny, player. That's all I'm saying. You framing it funny.
No, all I'm saying is this.
Well,
though,
we got a history. I did watch a Backstreet Boys documentary, NSYNC documentary. I done watched this fat white man rob two groups.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. So you can't be like, yo, these rappers is taking
No, but
everybody
I'm talking about, I'm just talking about these
that's
specifically.
everybody.
I just said generally. But what I'm saying is this: is like everybody want to be famous so bad that they take anything they get, and that's always through history. And it's even worse now because back then we didn't know the science. We didn't know what was going on. But now everybody knows they're getting jerked. You know what I'm saying? It's common knowledge how this shit is now. So to me, I wasn't as surprised with Fetty Wap, but like I said, I was surprised that he had like a $1.5 million worth of weight on him in public.
Yeah,
trying to move it. Like niggas wouldn't know that's Fetty Wap trying to sell us some heroin and cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when your bail is $500,000, oh, you in trouble, yo. Like they ain't putting $500,000 bonds out if you ain't going to jail, yo. That's just it ain't gonna happen, yo.
Yeah.
But he gonna plea out, but he gonna do some time, yo. Unless somebody gonna take the fall. So? I don't think nobody gonna take the fall. Hell yeah.
He fucked up. Yeah, he definitely. All right, we got a comment here. Hold on, let's see what we got.
Yeah, the music industry has flagged a lot of they have co-opted a lot of people over years in all the genres about their paper. The only ones over the long history of music that have gotten over on the industry, even back in the day, was Ray Charles, I think James Brown, Prince to extent, even though he got kicked over for a lot of years by Warner Brothers, Michael Jackson. And now you see more and more now these newer artists are trying to take control and realize if you control your masters, you control your money. And there's more than one way to make money. You need to have a plan on that. Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, everything. You need to have a business plan for all those multiple streams of income. So get at it, people.
Yeah, man. Hell of a comment, Bruce.
Fetty he was signed to an independent label at first. You know what I'm saying? So they was in house, but I guess it ain't no more. But it's sad, yo. I mean, but he ain't been hot for a minute, dog.
I mean, it's been a while, like at least 4 or 5 years. But I ain't heard a Fetty Wap record in a good while.
But like I said, because he was signed to 6ix9ine's label, yo. Like, because honestly. People don't know, he had a song with 6ix9ine. They had a video on the basketball court. Like that shit had like tens of millions of views, and then they all got locked up and this and that. He was in limbo. Right. So basically, he's just been in limbo because he ain't got no label. Like he under contract, ain't no real label. There's a couple of them niggas still out, like still kind of like. So he basically is just out here. Like in limbo. Yeah,
that's the messed up part when you're on the contract, because sometimes your contracts, as we found out in the game, that it's like albums. So if he ain't releasing no albums, he's still technically under whatever that contract is until they decide to release them from it. If they don't release them, then he just sitting there on the shelf doing nothing, collecting dust.
Basically. But I would say this: Fetty Wap was popping.
You can only say why would you so many times?
Yeah. But why would you sign with 6ix9ine though? That's the thing. Like, not to.
But it was. He signed with the other cats. It wasn't like he signed to 6ix9ine. It wasn't 6ix9ine. Wasn't I'm talking about 6ix9ine.
Like. No, I'm talking about. I'm like, I know 6ix9ine ain't signing niggas. I'm talking about the people that signed 6ix9ine. Like, was like the dudes that went to jail and shit, right? They signed. Mm-hmm. That's who 6ix9ine was signed to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you Fetty Wap, yo. I mean, like, literally, he could have signed with anybody, man. But he lined himself up with the wrong dude, man. Like, he had enough catalog, enough buzz to sign with somebody else.
I mean, but he probably got a good deal, though. He probably was going to get paid if he would have popped. Like, that's why he probably signed with them. Because they probably was like, yo, we don't give you a lot more than you go to this major, you know what I'm saying? You're just paying all this money back. Like, he probably was going to own a lot of shit.
Who knows?
Like, not even upfront money. Nah, when you go... like small labels, you're not gonna get the upfront money. You don't get the back end.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's true, because that's what he did on Wu-Tang. On the Wu-Tang with Old Dirty.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I mean. He probably was just like, yo, I'm about to probably get paid. Like, all I need to do is drop another hit song. Like, I drop a hit song.
Yeah.
it's the revenues don't all equal out. So
Yeah, I mean,
he was with
bad contract, fake dreads. Yo,
yeah, the fake.
just,
I mean,
just
they let him right.
taking
They let him
L's all the way around, baby.
No, you're right. The fake dreads, they let him do it. Yo, that's when I knew I was out the game. I was like, God
Me
damn, they let
too.
this
That
nigga
nigga
got dreads.
had the low cut Caesar come back with a full head of dreads. He was like,
I ain't
"It is
lie,
what
yo.
it is."
I mean, I went from a little bit to
I
a lot
ain't
of
never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, it's shit crazy, dog.
That was we're gonna have more comment. We're gonna go to the next subject here.
I remember watching Noriega on it wasn't no, it was on I Am Athlete. This maybe a couple of weeks ago. He was talking about when his first deal was for his first album and he didn't get nothing. So what he did was after that he developed and produced his own record company with him in the background, but he let the bigger record company deal with his startup record company and say all stuff business has to go through him to go through that record company that he developed. But they didn't know at the time that Noriega was actually the man behind it. So he got most of the paper like that. So you got to do flips like that. They got to think outside the box. If you have your own little record company and you start from scratch and be independent, they got to come to you. You don't have to come to them. Make your money, on your own. And then when the big dogs come, you decide, how you want to play this. So.
Yeah.
And then one other thing though that's relevant before you switch over when he's talking about Noriega, but the truth is Noriega done said it multiple times. When the war report came out, guess what Noriega was doing? Selling crack. He was like, he got no money off that shit. He was like, we dropped this album. I ain't get no money. I'm back on the block selling crack.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Another comment here, and then we're going to switch.
People doing all this complaining and raising all this hell, they're gonna be mad. Cause see, celebrities watching this, celebrities watching y'all how y'all doing this, dude, and they sitting there like, so, damn. The moment I have a concert and the fans do something ignorant, and then some of them get hurt just cause some shit they did, I'm the next on the chopping block. So celebrities are peeping this. They peeping how y'all like call yourself this guy fans. Not y'all, but the people call themselves this guy fans. But soon as something happened that's an opportunity for them to score a lick, they trying to get money and they coming after this dude. And they supposed to be his fans. So other celebrities watching is like, fuck. What if something happened at my show? What if something happened at my show that's out of my hand and I don't notice? They gonna fuck around and all the concerts gonna be in the fucking metaverse on the fucking Oculus Rift, and you're gonna be sitting in your living room rocking, watching that shit in the metaverse in fucking VR. That's what's gonna happen. Concerts gonna be streamed to your home and your VR.
I ain't got a problem with that, yo. I don't want to be out there.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Nah, he making a good point, though. I'm old, man. I ain't trying to be out there. I'll go see New Edition.
He making a good point.
That's it.
Oh,
I might go see
I go see New Edition.
Nas and Mary.
But honestly, it's nothing like being at a show though. Like you can watch this shit on TV, this and that. I mean, humans are we social people, yo. It's nothing like being like one of the greatest moments I ever had, yo, was watching going to an Outkast show, yo. And once they played, they ended the shit with Bombs Over Baghdad. And like, and I'm talking about when you was on the floor and everybody was like bouncing like that Bombs Over Baghdad, like you know what I'm saying? Like how they ended the show. Like it's nothing like it. Like I don't know. I ain't just saying it was like some higher level shit, but it was like some higher, like because when everybody's like tuned in, like it's some higher level shit. But go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, there's a different type of energy at a live event. Everybody knows that's been to a live event. Even if you can feel it in the speakers when you're in your home or in the car, when you're actually at a live event, it's infectious. And that same energy is incorporated with movies. So there are some things that are really good in the theaters, but you can still get that same experience at home. And there were movies.
Corey, you might. Hold up, Corey, you're breaking up.
At home. Fuck. All right, hold up. Let me check it.
All right, everybody listening. Corey, drop your Cash App, yo, so we can get you some new headphones or something, yo.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and these are the ones Ali got right now. I don't know. It's just
and my shit's beat up because I done got the kids. You can't see the side done got like No, not to slide off the
So
one.
Am I sticking up right now?
Nah, you sound all right,
Am I
man.
still
You
breaking
good.
up?
Go ahead. You good. You good.
I'm not, but look, I'm not gonna say that I don't want to
His
be at a
point is
concert.
he's transitioning, bro.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. I
Am
know
I?
you transition. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, hold up. All right, what about now? Can you hear me now? Am I still fucked up?
Oh, my bad. I'm
No, you
fucking with
sound
you,
good,
nigga.
yo.
All
You
right.
good,
So
yo.
yeah, I was saying we all have different experience in music and in movies. There's a movie that normally we go see that is great to see, but there was a movie that just recently dropped at home on Netflix actually, which is called The Harder They Fall. This is a movie starring it's a star-studded cast: Jonathan Majors, Lord, Regina Hall, Idris Elba. The list goes on and on. And this movie just dropped on Netflix. It hasn't even been out pretty much about a week. It's been getting a lot of views, a lot of different opinions on the movie. I really enjoyed the movie, but we are going to go around the horn eventually to just figure out what was everybody else's thought about the movie. And before we do that, look, we might even just take a look at a couple of scenes just to kind of get a little gist of what the movie was about. But, before we do that, Ali, my engineer extraordinaire, is setting up some stuff on the back end.
Yeah,
So
Phenom can go ahead.
let's go to
get his
Phenom really
thoughts.
quick and see what Phena's thoughts are on this movie, The Harder They Fall. What are your thoughts?
I liked it, yo. It was good.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, like, ain't much more to say. I mean, it had black people in it. They were seen in a positive light for the most part, but they was fighting each other. But it was just a good movie, and all the actors in it. I mean, Jonathan Majors is becoming one of the it guys in Hollywood. Being in the Marvel universe, and then he had his own show on HBO. You know what I'm saying? He's just. I used to think he was an over actor, but no, he's a damn good actor, yo. I mean, like, he gets into these roles.
He really does.
Lakeith whatever his name is.
Oh
Stansfield.
man, the guy from ATL. Yes. And he was in what was the movie he was in with
Issa Rae?
He was in The Note.
Issa Rae.
Was it called The Note? With Issa Rae?
The Photograph.
The Photograph. Yeah, he was in The Photograph.
Close. Something. I'm close enough.
But he was also in the horror flick that was done by Key and Peele. Get Out. Yeah, he was in Get Out. Look, this dude is so freaking good. Okay, so let's just go off the characters that are in this film. We got Rufus Black, played by Idris Elba. What were your guys' thoughts on Idris Elba's role as Rufus Black? I thought his character was phenomenal, yo. Especially his introduction into this movie. Hell of a villain in this movie, yo, to me. Yeah. I mean, that first scene when he's on the train and he's walking through the gunshots while everybody is firing around him. I thought that shit was dope, yo. But go ahead, around. What were you guys' thoughts about Rufus Black? Ali, what were your thoughts first?
I mean, Rufus Black was good, but this movie was not. So I'm still.
What are your thoughts on the movie?
Dog, this is what I'm tell you, man. This movie. If I would have saw the first hour of this movie, I would have been like, yo, this movie is God tier. Like, God. The music, and like when it came on, I was like, yo, this shit fire. Like that. The shit, it's got all the people I love in it. Like Regina King, like you said, Idris Elba. Yeah. It's got everybody.
Zazie Beetz.
Zazie Beetz. Like everybody. I love is in it. Shout out to Invincible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. So I'm like, yo, okay.
Yep.
The second half of this movie was straight trash. Like,
I don't say it was the greatest, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad, man.
Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you want me to expound on it? We can talk about it later. You want me to
let's do it. Go ahead.
There's spoilers involved, so I don't know if y'all listening right now. Spoilers.
Yeah. So everybody, we're about to get into spoiler territory. So if you haven't seen this film, please, if you're watching us on YouTube, go check the film out and then come back and watch this video because we're about to get into spoiler territory right now. Ali, go.
Yo, from the point that what was it? Stagecoach Mary, Zaza Beetz.
Yeah, Stagecoach
in
Mary.
The town, Idris Elba, and he's like locked up. I was like, all right, that was the plan. But then they showed you dudes, and then the next morning, I was like, where's she at? I don't, like, this wasn't the like, this is the dumbest plan on earth. So she just went over. They just ride. He just rides in town like it's all good. This is like, whatever. Go rob the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I thought to rob the bank. I was like, all right, they're about to go rob the bank from these white folks. This is about to be some shit. Dog, that was a 5-minute, the easiest bank. Like, why isn't everybody robbing banks? Like, if that's all it takes to rob a bank, we all should be robbing banks. Like, that whole shit, boom. And then they just ride back into town. Like, it was just, like, at that point, it was like, it was just all, we don't kill each other, but we just don't come in and everybody just talk to each other all day. Like, the shit was dumb, yo. Like, the shit just got, like, the plot just went, like why she just go into town when she's stuck in the town to give her, I'm known, yo, we can do this. I have my own plan.
We can, we got a
she
deal.
She gets caught up, they get beat up, whatever. Right. This, like, all that shit was just dumb. It's just like, they just fast forward it to the end, like, let's just get to the end, do a fight scene. But I'm like, yo, y'all didn't need to even do all this dumb shit, yo. Y'all could have just went in there and did a fight scene. Like, y'all didn't need to do, like, this transition to the fight scenes at the end. It was dumb to me, yo. And it blew me. Honestly, it blew me. It blew, like, I was done.
You make a good point. Act 2 is a little weak. I mean, I still loved it, but I can see your point that Act 2's transition into Act 3, because Act 3 was all about the fight. That's all it was. It was the set. Act 2 was like the setup to the fight. But I see what you're saying. That setup of transition was choppy. It just really didn't make sense on why she went into town by herself. The bank robbery, like, what was the purpose? I get what you're saying.
It had no purpose. And when he went in there and said, they just, like, we just on, he just went in there like, whatever. They just got his ass, stopped beating him up. Like, what is all, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, she went there by herself, got caught and beat up. He goes in there by himself, get caught and beat up. Like, where's your crew? Like, what is, like, there is no plan. The plan is we all just gonna keep walking there one by one. and let them take us into custody and whoop our ass. Like, the shit was dumb, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I really enjoyed it, though.
No, it wasn't.
Did you have any thoughts, Phoenix, on it? You look like you had something you want to say.
Yo. I do, man. This the same cat that was defending Fast and Furious 37. Yo.
I knew it was coming.
Yo. He talking like does he not sound like me? We was talking about Fast and the Furious, pointing out I kept saying them niggas with the space. How to get the space, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, stop delving too. Just enjoy it, Ollie. Just enjoy the movie, yo. That's what it's there. Just enjoy the movie, man.
First of all, I don't know what stop devilitude means, so fuck you. Second of all, man, Fast and Furious knows it's stupid. That's the whole, like, it knows it's ridiculous. Like, this movie wasn't trying to be ridiculous, and that's the difference. And again, I shouldn't say it was trash. It wasn't trash. Like I said, the first hour, like, I was like, I thought this shit, like, when I said, like, this shit was top tier, you know what I mean? It was God tier. Like, that shit was fire. And then there was just, like, the plot just went, like, I was like, did they just run out of ideas? So, like, we just gotta get to a gun.
I mean, it was long. It was an hour. It was 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, they should have just shortened that shit to 90 minutes, yo. Just make it a good 90 minutes. Cut out that 30 minutes.
Look, there are some things back and look at. If I want to get critical, I think the movie is excellent, though. You know, because there's no perfect movie, but there are some things that could be taken out. So they could have took out that whole bank robbery scene. They didn't have to go to the bank and get the money. They could have put somewhere else.
Choppy water.
You're real choppy right now.
Oh God.
Sorry, but I don't think it's your headphones, yo. It's probably because you're doing all this Wi-Fi, man.
You might gotta take your phone off Wi-Fi, man. I know. Take your phone off Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Since your computer's on Wi-Fi, your shit can't handle all that. You got that
I know.
1 megabyte.
I got that.
You got that.
What about
he
now?
He ain't got no megabytes. He got kilobytes.
Kilobytes. He's like 56. He got that 56 modem action.
Nigga got a dial up. Oh Lord.
No, yeah, you still choppy. What you do? You just pulled your headphones out and try to use some different headphones?
Yeah, my headphones out, but I
No,
can't.
it's not your headphones. Like finish right, yo. Just take your joint off Wi-Fi and use your phone's data plan.
Yeah, man. You got your nights and weekend minutes, yo.
Yeah. Corey tried to run this shit.
I took it off Wi-Fi.
All right, well, right. Oh, yeah, you went clear because Corey said, "Yo, we going on tonight." Yeah, I just got my AOL CD in the mail. Like this ain't went to 7-Eleven, grab 3 AOL CDs.
Well, let me get my comment in
Oh,
while I'm
damn,
still
you
clear.
clear as
Am I
day
clear?
right now. Yeah.
All right. So I think this movie is excellent, but I do think there are some bits that they could have taken out of the movie to kind of help it along. Like they didn't have to go and rob the bank. They didn't even have to do that. They could have got the money from somewhere else. Because robbing the bank, it didn't really need to be there. Honestly, they could have took that whole scene out. They could have camped overnight, and they just all could have rode into the town because they knew where Rufus was. They all could have just rode into town and just did a standoff in town, one big old fight in town. But having them come to town one by one, I do get it. It drew out the movie a little further than it needed to be. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. But
they robbed the bank, and
I
the
like
whole
all the characters though.
They just blew the money up. Like it wasn't even anything with the money. Like even the closest exchange of the money, they could have just had some fake bags. They could have just been like, we robbed the bank and had fake bags and blew it up. This. Like the whole shit was just dumb, yo. I was like, "Come on, man!" The writers' room.
But Phoenix makes a really good point. Phoenix makes a point, though. I got to turn your brain off to that shit.
I don't know, Corey. Corey, you about to be out of this combo. You breaking up, but me and Phoenix don't argue. Again,
look, yo, it's not the Godfather.
Fast and Furious knows is dumb. That's my argument. That's the only Fast and Furious knows is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, but I will say this: I'm not going to deconstruct your point. Like I can see, like I would say this: I can see how people didn't think it was great. It started off strong, ended weak, and then the last scene was okay. My thing is this: when you have all these black actors in there, no, it did. I mean, it ended good, but when you have all these black people in it, like people we know, you know what I'm saying? The expectations is so high. And we wanted to be a cinematic masterpiece from the beginning to end. I think it's set, like you said, it's set out to be that way. It just didn't come to fruition. I wasn't like, yo, y'all gotta go see this shit. I'm like, oh, it's good. I can say I watched it. I won't watch it again. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna get another look. I mean, it's on Netflix. To me.
Come on, you just said
No, I didn't say no. I said it was good. I was entertained, but I mean, I've been entertained before. But as much as I shit on Fast and the Furious, I was entertained, but that shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I just look at different movies like the last joint that Denzel did, Magnificent Seven. That had a black man in the lead and
that shit was great.
It was fire, but that's what I'm saying. It was fire.
Awesome.
And I ain't to lie, I like westerns. Yo, my pops watched a whole lot. Actually, when I watched Magnificent Seven, my pops was here from Texas. We watched it together. All of them. I watched The Hateful Eight. But even before that, I watched the Godless series. If y'all ain't checked it out, watch Godless on Netflix. It's fire. Like I like westerns, yo, just because I grew up in a household where westerns were playing on the TV.
Mine too. My grandmother still play. Like every time she's over here, we watching Rawhide. Like I said, Grandma, what you want to watch?
All that shit.
Westerns.
Yeah, Rawhide, the Rifleman, Bananas, all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's not
breaking up. Damn.
Yeah, you are, man. We just have to live with this, yo. We're Corey about to get cut from the podcast, but we like
so
you, bro.
Corey just need to go ahead and say some comments, yo.
But I will say this before we get into all the comments. It's not so much. I mean, the movie, like the actors did great with what they had to work with. Like I said, the first half of the movie was fire. Like I loved the first half. The second half it went down, what have you. But it's not even about expecting some great movie, yo. It's like I don't know, man. It's like they just wrote a good movie that's like, yo, we got something fire, finish it up, and they just finish it up in like a week. Like I can't explain it, man. Like just why they went from this to this.
Yeah,
it was just it was bad to me, man. And I was upset.
Look, this not gonna be a movie I'm gonna argue with you about.
And honestly, like I I'm saying it's trash. I like the movie. Like the movie was decent because the first half was so good. But that's what I think the reason I'm so against it was they really upset me because the first half was so good. Why did y'all fuck up the second half, yo?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just
definitely could see that.
come on, man. Like, why y'all set this up? Like, finish it out.
Yeah.
Like nobody said a 5-minute robbing it. The whole thing was supposed to go rob this bank. So, like Corey said, like y'all said, it was 2 hours. Like I'm thinking like this is about to be like some old heist, like some good heist movie type shit. And it was them going in there like, give me the money, and him talking to the white dude, and the white dude like just doing everything he said, like out the blue. Like, come on, it was 2 of y'all. Like,
yeah.
I was just like, this is
it was 2 black people in a totally white town, and they got out scot-free.
It just, it made no sense, yo. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, but besides that, shout out to everybody in the movie though, because everybody did a good job that was in the movie.
Yeah,
So
I fuck with everybody in the movie, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Regina King did a hell of a job. Idris Elba did a hell of a job.
She did. She was fire.
I mean,
Regina King was fire.
Oh my God, she was. Yeah,
Delroy Lindo was Delroy Lindo, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Chief Bill, he was great. The Keith Stanfield, and I even like the new guy, Jim Beckworth.
Yeah.
And he was the guy with all the guns and was doing all the tricks.
Yeah. He died.
I'm sorry. I'm shopping.
Oh, you hear it yourself this time. That's how you know it's bad. That's how you know. It's like me when I be snoring. And I be like, when you snore, I wake up. I'm like, God damn, I snore hard loud as a bitch.
All right, we got a lot of comments. Can y'all hear that? I want to get to some.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Play the comments. Play.
Okay. Here we go. Damn. Hold on. Hold on.
The bank robbery did have a purpose. Cause Rufus wanted his younger brother to have a reputation like the family. And remember now, at this point, the younger brother doesn't know about the family history. He just think he's just being righteous, and he only kills villains. But Rufus wanted him to have a villainous role because he never robbed banks at this moment. So Rufus put in that position because he knew once he robbed a white bank, he's gonna have that mark on him for the rest of his days. So that's why that's the thing about that. That's why the reasoning for that part 2. Then it sits back on part 3 when he found out that we're all family at that moment. No, you're my brother, and you're gonna repeat the history of our family's legacy of being the bastards. So yeah, you're gonna be a villain for the rest of your life. So that's the reasoning behind the bank robbery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And I'm not mad. Actually, I'm not mad at that. That's good. That's good. I'm not mad at that. He's right on that.
It makes sense.
But I'm just saying the bank robbery scene was still whack though. Like they could have did so much more with that.
What y'all think about Dion Cole in it?
I thought he was good.
Yeah, Dion Cole was good.
I thought he was good.
Yeah.
All right, next comment.
Go ahead.
Damn, it's stereo, man. It's really.
Want me play the comments?
Hold on. It's Come on. Man.
Damn, bro, you saying all that? You might as well just pay this man's fucking Wi-Fi.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true, man. I need some help, yo. Look, I'm taking.
You might gotta go to Starbucks next time or something. God damn.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah. That's true. Next comment. Hold on. Yeah, you may have to hit these phenom, yo. These
As
ones.
Someone who's
there we go.
lived in Houston pretty much majority of his life and lived 15 minutes away. As someone who's lived in Houston pretty much majority of his life and lived 15 minutes away from the Energy, used to be the Reliance Stadium, right there on the South Loop in
You
Kirby,
talking about Travis Scott?
right across.
Yeah, you talking about Travis Scott. All right.
Yeah, you got to
Thank you,
start cutting those.
Ray Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, this joint is. I was trying to get. Okay, let's see what else.
So is it fully Travis Scott's fault? No, but
Sorry, Ray. We've already talked about that, but thank you, man, for chiming in to the show. I really, really appreciate it.
I'll just say if it ain't just the latest.
The people in the bank were so shocked that those two were so brazen in their robbery of that particular bank. They were shook. They never. Think about this. Isn't like 1800s, brothers. They would never have thought that two black people would come into a white bank and do that, to be that brazen. Hell no, they were shook. They were shook. That's why they were able to get away with it so fast. But as soon as they got out of there, everybody and their mama was out there shooting at them. Y'all be forgetting parts of this movie. Come on now, y'all. Come on.
I mean, Bruce, I wish my mic wasn't fucked up because I got a lot of good stuff to say about this movie. I really, really enjoyed this movie. Everybody looked good. They looked like they smelled good, even though they was in the dirt. There was some clean-looking motherfuckers in the dirt, yo. I mean, no lie, yo. Zazie Beetz was looking spectacular. Regina King makeup was flawless. But I know I'm choppy, so I'm not gonna say a whole lot. But anyway,
all right. What you describe is when you talk about a girl that looked good, as dumb as a brick. You be like, yo, she looked good and this and that. Oh yeah, whatever. Yo, no, she was you fly though. Like yeah, you look good. Like why you like her? Oh, because she looked good. You see her ass, she looked good. What y'all talk about? Oh, she looked good.
Right.
What do y'all have in common?
Good, though.
Oh, she looks good. What y'all doing the weekend?
But I'm just
she got fat. She look good.
But the movie was good though. I think it was good. I think it started off strong. I think it was done very well. I love the soundtrack. I love the aesthetics of it. There was even something that I watched online that I noticed that the train that they hijacked had Chadwick Boseman's name on the train. It was C.A. Boseman. So if you go back and check that out, everybody, go back and check it out. It actually has Chadwick Boseman's name on the train that they hijacked.
Yes, sir. You can see that picture at This Is It podcast on Instagram. Check us out. That same picture, which you described. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and Regina King did well. You know, Regina King is going to kill it in the role. It's going to be very interesting to see if there's a part 2 to this movie, or is it just like a typical Western, it just leaves with a cliffhanger. So, but what do you think about the ending of finding out? Did y'all see that twist coming at the end that he was Rufus Black's younger brother, Nat Love? Did y'all see that twist?
No, I honestly, that was a good one. That was good. That's saying the movie has some high points, so that was cool. I mean, I don't know what they can do with it, like as far as like going on top of it, but no, that was definitely a good twist.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. But anyway, we got
but
one last comment because I'm real.
And I'm gonna say, you want to know why I was right about this movie? Because Corey did 3. But anyways, because motherfuckers like, yeah. After we said the cast is good, this and that. Yeah. But anyways, I like the movie though. But anyway, once you get to that 3rd, but anyways, you already know what it is, player. The movie's a 5. God tier to shit tier. The average is 5.
Let me ask you this, both of y'all.
I mean, you already told me you're not watching it again.
Oh, I'm not. What's your God tier movie? What's your God tier movie?
Like my personal, it's not even.
It could be your personal.
It's not even the best movie in the world, and it's 2 movies because I watched them back to back. Actually, I watched one yesterday. You guys, the wife, Born Supremacy. I watched Born Identity, Born Supremacy. Like, yo, I love Bourne movies. I like spy movies, and he was doing this shit.
I love all the Bourne.
Like Bourne's is fire. Jeremy Renner's was it was cool, but he's how he does.
Yeah.
But the last one's a little kind of whatever. But the first, I'm on them. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, the
What
first
about you,
three.
Corey?
Dope. Born Identity, Born Supremacy, Born Ultimatum. Great movies.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a sci-fi and action person. So my movies are like go-tos. It's just two. But I have personal favorites, but then I have like really good movies. So the really good movies that I go to are Empire Strikes Back. For me, that is really good, and Aliens. Or Alien, I think is a good movie. Alien. I think that movie, I could just watch it, and it's just fantastic to me. And
I can't argue against that.
I just think that movie's fantastic. And then
no, it's fine.
Modern movie for me, I always watch all the time is Infinity War. I think Infinity War is a really good movie.
No, I can't fuck with you there though. That's the one I can't fuck with.
Personal favorites, Coming to America. I can watch that shit 1,000 times.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. We all have our personal.
I'm not mad at that one.
Nah, like God tier, like my God tier movie, like I haven't heard anything bad about it from anybody. Is my favorite movie of all time is Usual Suspects. It is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's fire. I mean, that's a fire ass movie. Ain't no.
And there's no plot holes in it. And that's the thing. Like I watched it so many times. I listen to different people talk about it, but they can't find a plot hole in it. You know what I mean? From the twist at the end, from the beginning, how he got everybody in together. That's a God tier movie to me. You know what I'm saying? People say The Godfather. I've seen The Godfather. I've seen all of them. Godfather 2 is better.
Godfather 2. But I think most people will say Godfather 2 is better. Godfather 2 is fire. Like
it's good. It's God tier. Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, there's movies that we like.
Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1.
I definitely watched 2 over 1.
Yeah. But every time Usual Suspect, I mean, like everybody has their go-to. I mean, like anytime John Wick on TV, I'm watching John Wick. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? And those are things like when I think entertaining or movies I rewatch, most of them are action or comedy movies. There's no dramas out there that's besides Usual Suspect that I already know the ending. I know everything about it that I rewatch. Now, if I watch like this movie right here, I watch it. I mean, I watched it. I'm like, okay, it was okay. It was good, but I'm not gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we got some comments. Let's see what some other people said, what their God tier movies are. All right. Hold on. Oh, jeez. I need to get on the phone.
My God tier movies are more personal favorites. So I have Matrix, Five Deadly Weapons, Blade.
Oh, Blade's good.
Hey, don't judge me. Hey, this hits my heart every time I see it. Shall We Dance, the original version, not goddamn J-Lo version, but the original Japanese version. It's a little movie, but it got a lot of heart to it. But you know, that's one of my personal favorites. Yeah. Oh, and New Jack City. There you go.
And my brother's keeper.
Yeah, I ain't mad about that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, but you know what's funny? As far as like rewatchable movies, even movies I like, sometimes I don't really rewatch them. Like I'll watch them like twice. Well, I hate to say once. If I like it, I'll watch it like twice, 3 at the most. But the movies I watch a lot, that it'll be like all the 80s like teen movies, like for real, like 16 Candles comes on. Yo, judge me if you want. Yo, I watch that shit.
No,
like, if you watch
a good movie, yo.
Can't Buy Me Love, not no Nick Cannon shit. When my boy's delivering the pizzas.
The original one with Patrick Dempsey. Dude. Me and my wife watched that shit on Saturday last week.
But that's like honestly, that's the type of shit when it comes on. I'm like, yo, let me watch it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's sit there and watch. Breakfast Club.
Has anybody ever seen?
But they had the movies. My bad. It was like all of them motherfuckers was like all in the same movies again. What's the joint where the dude took the girl to the prom, but he took on a date to like the
Pretty in Pink,
the outside stadium.
No.
But now his dyke friend was like the limo driver.
Some Kind of Wonderful.
Some Kind of Wonderful. Like the movies.
Oh my God, yo.
Like you know what I'm talking, like those. And it,
I just watched Some Kind of Wonderful the other day, yo.
And it's
I
so
love that
it's
movie.
fucked. It's fucked.
Wow.
Like it's crazy. Like you may not know me as a guy, but for real, like all those movies is like that's what it was back. And I watched some shit.
You know, have y'all ever seen Better Off Dead?
Me too. I watched Weird Science. Love that shit.
Dog, Weird
Better
Science.
Off Dead.
Weird Science, yeah.
Weird Science is the shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, yo, that's fire, beyond fire. Like
But
Better Off Dead.
like,
that's the one. Is that the one that was on the, where he said, "You owe me the dude with the paper boy."
I want my
like, "Yo,
$2."
my loss. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had the ski on his ski. John Cusack was skiing on one ski on the hill.
Yeah, smack you in your back. Yeah, smack your back. Your face don't stay like that. It's like smack that bitch. Her shit was all fucked up. Yo,
Man, I mean, 80s movies is a shit, man.
Yeah. That was. God, you brought it back with that movie, man. That was such a good freaking movie.
Yeah. Weird Science was fire though. One day, Weird Science was crazy.
Oh my God, yes.
That was one of my favorite movies growing up, yo.
That was one of my favorite. I watched it thousands of times growing up as a kid, hoping that one day I can recreate a woman.
For real. Like that's it. I just thinking like maybe we could do this. Like
maybe we could do this. Yeah,
man. Do you know what series of movies that I watched? Like I'll say about a year ago that I didn't get when I was younger. Porky's, yo. All the Porky's movies, yo.
Yo, I used to watch Porky's at my cousin's house. Derek, Anton, his older brother Derek. Derek, like Porky's coming on. Like you watch Porky's. I was like,
them shits is good as funny as shit. I'm like, yo, he stuck his dick through the hole, yo, and the gym teacher grabbed his dick, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this shit is wild as hell.
It's funny,
the Ku Klux Klan people. Yeah, yo, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Porky's is a series that could never get made today. Like that's how you like some of the shit when I be like, yo, I hate to agree with my red state people, but sometimes when they be like, the world got soft. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. When they be like, the world got soft, some of this shit I be like, yo, the world did get a little soft. Like these is comedies, yo. Like ain't nobody taking this shit serious for real. At least I hope not. But maybe I don't know. But like a movie like Porky's could never get made today, yo. That shit was straight.
They could not. Nah.
Can you imagine? Hold up. Can you imagine a gym teacher grabbing a student's dick in a movie this year? I mean, it made this late.
Nah,
hell no. That shit flew back at Porky's, yo. Shit crazy, man.
Porky's was definitely like soft porn.
It really was. Yeah. Am I still breaking up? I'm like, fuck.
Nah, you good.
Every now and then you good enough though. We understand everything.
But like even in like Revenge of the Nerds. I love
that. I watched
love
both of them.
It was a fucking rape scene in it.
Yeah, honestly.
It was.
I will say that's now we look back and I'm like, nah, we can't do that. Nah, we can't do that. What's wrong with you? Like,
was wrong.
Put on the mask, act like he was somebody else.
The Darth Vader mask, yo.
Right.
Like, I was
then they tried to smooth it over like it was all good because she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that." And then she's like, "But it was so good, though." I was like, "What? That would not be the case in real life, yo."
Yo.
But Revenge of the Nerds was the shit.
But that's how you know times change. So try Lambda.
Lambda. The Omega Moves. Remember the Omega Moves?
Yeah, they brought him over here. The Mega Moves is high. I was like, yo, give me a couple of pogs in the building.
Yeah, the Mega Moves or the BBWs. They brought them in the building.
But you know what? Like when they came through, like they really it's like all the white people were scared of them, yo. Know what I'm saying? Like when the black fraternity came through.
And remember that? Yeah. At the end,
all them bitched up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. So you tell me like this group of black dudes bitched up the whole campus when they came through. All of them like Butch Reed and shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, yo, there wasn't like this wasn't like normal black people though.
They were like Yeah, they were like 1,000 football players standing around.
Harlem Heat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they were like the Harlem Heat. They were like
I was about to
15
say,
Harlem Heats lined up.
I wouldn't fuck with him either, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
That
yo.
shit
I mean,
hilarious,
yeah,
yo.
because Ogre wouldn't even fuck with him. He was like, fuck that, yo. I'm backing up, you know.
Yeah, I was
Y'all
gonna say,
remember
he was
Ogre,
like,
the guy that with the fucked up eyes?
The crazy eyes, yo.
Yeah.
said,
Who
what
was
he
your
made
favorite
the movie,
character on there, man? Out of the
what if
nerds?
dog was
Poindexter
cat
or
and
Booger?
cat was dog?
Who was my favorite character?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who
I
my
like
favorite
Booger,
character.
yo. That was my favorite.
I like the little Asian kid.
He was good.
Especially when they was like living in the gym and shit. Like,
yeah.
Remember when they gave him the pill and he had to go around drinking alcohol on a tricycle?
Oh, you should drive a tricycle. Cause I ain't just like,
He was drunk as shit, yo. Going around the tricycle. But they made this pill where he could consume as much alcohol as possible.
Well, he was still kind of fucked up though. But he was moving though. He was moving. Everybody else was fucked up. He was moving.
That shit was funny, yo.
I ain't gonna front. My favorite character, I don't know why, don't judge me, was probably Lamar, yo. The gay dude.
Lamar? Yeah, Lamar. Because Lamar would get serious when he needed to be. But he would be broke wrist the whole time.
The whole broke
He would
wrist.
kick a rhyme though.
And then the nigga throwing the javelin, the way he was standing with the javelin before he threw the javelin.
like I still love the music. Like that's how the music.
When they were
like at the end, it was like. That's when you had the keyboard guitar.
Yeah, the keyboard.
Like who made that shit up? Who made up the keyboard guitar, yo? That ain't the dumbest shit
ever.
My God, yo. What I'm gonna do, yo, fellas, I got an idea, yo. Listen to me, Corey, listen to me, yo.
All right.
Yo, you like the keyboard? You play the keyboard? You play?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Phenom, you like the guitar? You like the guitar?
I do, yeah, man. I do.
Yo, we don't put them together. Keyboard guitar.
Hey, yo.
Ain't none of this. It's a lot of this.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna push back on you.
A lot of this. Like that's just the dumbest shit ever, though.
I'm gonna push back on you on that though. Name any kind. I ain't talking about piano player. Name a keyboard player in the band, yo. The keyboard guitar make the keyboard player come to the front of the line now, man.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
A keyboard player definitely made it up because the guitar player was like, "Yo, why would I?"
Nah, fuck that.
Like,
yeah, why would I do that?
Yeah, you're right. The keyboard player made that. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get to the front of the stage." He was in the background just doing like, the drummer, like the drummer be in the back. But everybody loves the drummer because the drummer just be going crazy. The keyboard, all you can do is this. You sound. The only thing you can do is stand up and do this shit. That's all you can do. I be pressing this button. I'm pressing this button hard as a bitch. But guess what? If I press it this way or this way, either way it's gonna sound the same. But they just get up and like they say, "Yo, I'm gonna get you in front of the stage somehow."
Yeah, man.
I didn't think about that, yo. It was a way to make the keyboard guy come to the front of the stage, yo. That's true, yo. Cause he can get fancy with that shit, doing all that shit with it. He can't do that when he's doing the keys. That's true. Yo.
That's gotta be the only instrument that nobody played fucking today. I ain't seen that instrument since '87, yo. I ain't seen nobody play that bitch, yo.
Oh yeah, ain't no more keyboard guitars up there.
Yeah, that was the '80s thing. That's probably one of the best parts of the whole movie when they come out and he said, "Everybody, clap your hands. Everybody, clap your hands. We land and Omega moves."
That shit was so stereotypical, yo.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God,
yo. Then they start breakdancing and shit. I mean, it was good. What about Nerds in Paradise? Do y'all remember Nerds in Paradise?
I remember.
When they went to Florida? Was that when they went to Florida?
Yeah, when they went to Florida.
The fucked up hotel.
Yeah, that wasn't as good as the first one, but it still was fun.
Nah.
I know. And then by the third one, they got put on. Was that Nerds in Paradise? Didn't get on a stranded island, did they? On the island.
Yes, that's all Nerds in Paradise.
So that's when Ogre crossed over. He was like, "What if dog was cat?" and cat was dog.
Cat was dog.
I was like, oh, I do remember that shit though.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff, yo. We definitely need to have an episode where we go back in the day and just reminisce on a lot of the 80s flicks because, look, we've seen a lot of 80s shit that is, I mean, we were naming some off right now. The Breakfast Club, Can't Buy Me Love, shit, Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, some classic stuff, but anybody else got anything else to say before we close the show out?
No, let's run through a couple more comments, like the ones towards the end, yo. Like, you got Debo,
all right, we got Bruce and Debo here, so let's send them up.
Be a late
School
one.
Days, Do the Right Thing, Hollow Knight.
School Days, okay. All right, so Sam said his go-tos were School Days, Do the Right Thing, and Harlem Nights. Okay.
I can't be mad at none of
Harlem
those.
Nights that much as a kid. No, I can't be mad at none of those either. Yeah.
Well, I will say this: I do have some issues with School Days.
Well, I didn't appreciate School Days
I
until I
loved
got
it.
older.
Yeah, I
when
loved
I first
it.
saw it, I
watched
really
it.
did. It was all right. I mean, it was just because I was like, oh, black people, like, you know what I'm saying? Just it had some funny moments, whatever, like when boy Spike Lee was crossing and all that type of shit. But I really didn't appreciate it when I saw it later on in life. I was like, oh, like this shit really did have a message at the end when he was like yelling, like, wake up.
Yeah, wake up.
I was like, oh, it actually had a message because when I watched it as a kid, I was like, wake up.
I remember when it came out. I was in DC and Doing the Butt was doing numbers everywhere, and when Spike Lee made a video, and like we was proud as a city. Yo, we was like, yo, everybody know what go-go is, and then it didn't go anywhere after that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So,
but Doing the Butt is definitely. It's crazy that Doing the Butt is the greatest. Well, I hate saying the greatest. It's definitely the most popular go-go song ever. Doing the Butt. Doing the Butt.
It is.
I mean, it ain't no
crossed
question.
over everybody. I mean, that's
the most popular mainstream go-go song.
But you gotta think, Spike Lee did it so justice because everybody was going to watch School Days, because you know that's when all the Greek culture was popping, all that stuff, and then you throw this video out, and then you have them in the movie doing a dance that everybody did. That shit went from coast to coast. Everybody know who EU was, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. The fact that I'm gonna have to put some blame, on DC right now, yo. The fact that go-go didn't grow off that shit, yo, that's on DC, yo. Y'all had to the fact, because what it is, the go-go bands, they like to play locally. They got paid. They was getting money. Like that's what it was. Like they got so much money just playing in the DMV. They never expanded outside. The DMV
Rare Essence, they signed with Def Jam, but ain't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Signing to a major wasn't gonna help. Like they need to go, because unless you in a go-go, like in an experience, nobody's gonna understand it. So you gotta play live. They need to pack up in their van and go. But like they pack up in their vans, but they only went around the area because they knew they had show money. Like you know what I'm saying, slow money. Whole money, slow money, but still money. But that's what it was. Like nobody ever really tried to push it outside the DMV, yo. Like.
So it was more the producers, because if you go back to listen like the Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper, they tried it. They tried to get it out.
They tried.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't say it didn't hit. It did.
It did
roll Kid and Play now. Like all that shit was like they had.
Shake Your Thing.
This shit was his.
Shake Your Thing with Salt and Pepper. Yeah. Because he used it in that song too.
Yeah.
But I just think that the actual like go-go people like Backyard, Junkyard, all of them, like
Rare Essence,
they needed to hit the road.
East Groovers.
But I mean, but at the same time, I can't lie. If I was in the group, I'd be like, yo, why am I gonna go to South Carolina where I can just go right here and get paid? You know what I mean? Right. But they just like it was a window for them to grow and blow. Like all that at that time, like you said, Kid and Play. Like all that had go sound to it, but they just never pushed it out
make a good point. Area. Recently, Wale's probably the most recent that tried that because he's DC through and through. He tried to push it. He tried to put that vibe.
But that was a hit.
with
but that had
Pretty
a song
Girls.
too. Pretty Girls, yeah.
Pretty
Girls,
Girls, dope
like
record.
they was playing that shit places.
That was a dope
yo.
record.
Yeah.
But for real,
they
what was
were.
the group?
Yeah.
Mambo Sauce. Was it is it Mambo Sauce?
Mambo Sauce, Welcome
Mambo
to DC.
Sauce.
Mhm.
Welcome to DC.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Welcome to DC. Like that was like for real. That they might have been like the only group that I know. I'm not from DC, so you can't. I mean, I'm from. I'm not even from DMV because where we at, we don't even claim DMV. We 757. So you know what I mean.
757.
We different from DMV, but I would say Mamba Sauce is like the only group I knew like later on in life like that was trying to modernize. I can't even talk. Is that the word? What's the word?
Modernize.
No, that's it.
Yeah, there you go. Go-go music. You know what I'm saying? Other people really want. It was just in that lane, but because they were still getting them checks in that lane. So I don't know, man.
Go-Go's changed a lot because now it's mostly people rapping. Like you got Shy Glizzy, you got Tabby Bonet when they came out. All them dudes, but like Go-Go, they still have Go-Go shit up here, but it ain't like it used to be, man. I mean, like I remember we was in college, Sexy Girl, Huckabucks, Back Junk, all them people, man. You know what I'm saying? And like even growing up, like back in the day, I wish I was old enough in the '80s, yo. They had this one concert called Live at the Capitol Center. It had every fucking Go-Go act ever. I mean, it was a sold out, basically like Travis Scott concert. Everybody was there, and you had to be there. And that's the thing; it's not like that no more, yo. I mean, like they transitioned, like Big G, dude that played in The Wire. He been in some other stuff, but him because he's the lead singer, front man for Backyard. Like he tried, he DC through and through. He tried to push it too, it just didn't catch, man. I wish they did because all of us love go-go music, yo. I mean, I've been listening to go-go music out the womb. And, it made me feel good when I got to college that everybody started hearing it more and more and started, this shit is fire. And it's part of us now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I wish people could experience that. So.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think, but see, a lot of it's just the live experience. Unless you be in the go-go, and I'm not talking about, like, the stadium, like, in the go-go, like, in the club, in the go-go, like,
yes,
it's hard to describe it, yo, because you could be like, oh, is this and that? No, once you in there joining this song, and them shorties, like, you know what I'm saying? We married now, but them shorties start like the go-go's was wild, like it was wild in there.
Put your booty on the floor. All right, I see.
I mean, think about it, yo, don't judge me. My favorite go-go song, Titty Balls. Titty Balls. Like. I mean, I'm just saying,
my favorite go-go song is "Loose Booty." That's my joint. Play
that. That's my shit too. It's just something about that, yo. It's just something. I mean, like that's the thing. When go-go transitioned in the '90s to like more of a party shit. Like everybody in the '80s loved like Godfather, Chuck Brown. Everybody know Run Joe, all that stuff. Even Chuck Brown was popping before,
Run Joe,
like.
Run.
Need money, got to have money, yo. Like all that shit was like mainstream. He was like really out there. But like when we got to college and we were able to experience it, I mean, I've been to Ibex Club before it got shut down. Even when Backyard came to our campus to a predominantly white school, it was like one of the greatest experiences of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a 44, and they packed that bitch out though. That motherfuckers behind the bar. Like I'm surprised they the white folks ain't called the police. Like, because I remember we was on the bar. Like, I was sitting on the bar. Like I was sitting on the bar like cats. But for real, yeah, that was wild.
Yeah,
man.
I'm telling you, like one of my favorite Backyard songs is Unabomber. Like when they performed it at it's like a slow come in and then the beat drop and everybody go crazy. Or even like we talked about earlier with Travis Scott and mosh pits and all that stuff. When they play Rough It Off, if you ain't with it, get off the floor.
Yeah, that's it. Get off the floor. Rough it
if you ain't with it,
rough it on. You got it. Rough it on.
And the thing about it is, Go-Go will have you. It'll have you hugging on strangers.
Oh, like, it will. That's true. Yeah, he definitely grabbed the motherfuckers right by whoever beside you. No. Everybody's all just like.
Yep. That was fucking swag surfing before it was swag surfing with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We in that zone.
That's true. honestly, that's a good parallel right there. How everybody do that because once the go like certain songs, like everybody just grab on each other, like
everybody be like,
you just start moving. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, that go-go was fire, yo. Definitely fire,
man.
yo.
All right, so we got some comments, and then we'll transition out. All right, here we go.
Yes,
sir. Well, Phoenix Go-Go was on his way up until Marion Barry decided to snort it back down. There goes DC.
He said he snorted it down.
The bitch set him up, yo. The bitch set him up, yo.
Yo, shout out to
Marion stop
Barry
playing with my man, yo.
My wife worked in the city and she worked at DC government, and she'll tell you like every motherfucker there love Marion Barry. Like, that motherfucker smoked crack, got arrested. Guess what?
It's
got Marion again. Like, he came right back and was like, yo, bring him back.
Hey,
they love that.
That's a bar. Hey, Ollie, that's a bar though. Smoked crack, got arrested, got out, got reelected. That's exactly what happened to him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
like,
that's what happened. Here we go. We got another one.
People forget how Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, Spike Lee, they had put Go-Go on the map. Man, Go-Go for a minute there was mainstream and was popular as hell across the country.
It just didn't latch on, man. That's one thing I wish it would have did, man. Because like I hate when I hear niggas talk about you Go-Go. I don't listen to no damn Go with the beats and all that stuff. Nah, that shit don't, man. That shit go still to this day.
Yeah.
Man. So.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
don't go there, Ollie, before you make Lil Mikey mad with the loose booty.
What? No, because I would say, I'll just say it don't matter because Mikey ain't listening. Sam used to have a joke because Mikey's girl back in the day was Tootie, so Sam used to have a joke be like loose today. Mikey used to get mad at that shit. Mikey used to get so mad. Sam be like loose today.
That's why Mikey don't fuck with us now, yo.
Yeah, basically saying where Mikey off.
Oh man, that's fucked up. All right, we got another comment here.
Man, Go-Go is that communal tribal thing. I mean, it gets into your blood, it's in your soul. It's something like this deep down from your ancestors type of music. You feel that going, that tribal, the percussion. You feel your ancestors coming out through you. And then, like I said, it becomes a tribal thing, and somebody is total stranger beside you, behind you, they're your brother, they're your sister, they're your mama, they're your daddy, they family, and you all in this thing one together. Yeah, ain't nothing like a live Go-Go scene.
Yeah,
exactly. Right now. So have y'all ever heard Pieces of Me?
Like, oh yeah, everybody pieces.
So that's the thing. So
whose song was that originally?
Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson's sister. So
they made that shit
Go-Go got
anthem.
So Ollie, because you used to come up here all the time. So you heard it all the time. Know what I'm saying? Like
DJ B used to play that shit all like. DJ, I'm sure Corey, you know Pieces of Me, right?
Oh my God, I know. Yeah.
I was gonna say like Pieces of Me is like
that used to be Ashley Simpson, but they
the Go-Go version of it is just like that's how I know all the words. So I could be in a white bar, they play the song, I would sing that shit word for word. They probably look at me like I'm crazy. It ain't that. It's because I heard it. The Go-Go version of it.
I don't even think I ever even heard. I didn't know Ashley Simpson sing that. I thought it was like Joe.
I went back and listened to
it. I knew it wasn't their song. I knew they redid it. The song.
They played this shit on TRL and everything.
Oh, for real.
That shit was a smash for her.
That was a smash hit.
Yo, that shit was
But that was
fire,
one thing Go-Go was also good at doing. They was also good at covering songs, but covering a way where it had that Go-Go flavor. So it almost felt like it was original, even though it wasn't,
Yeah, exactly.
So that was one thing about Go-Go.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, we're going to end the show here because that was pretty much one of the last comments we got. And I just want to tell everybody, thank you for listening to our show. Go ahead and, gosh, I please hope you guys can hear me, but go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Just leave a comment on what you heard on the show. Everything that we talked about, from Travis Scott to The Harder They Fall to this Go-Go music, just whatever. Definitely want to keep you guys in the loop on everything we got going on here. ahead and subscribe to this podcast on YouTube. It's free, y'all. I'm Corey Roy. You can upload it, as a
But no,
Corey
you
Roy.
can't. You know why I hear you now, Corey.
Ali,
Well, Corey, I'm sure Corey
Yeah.
said, "Yo, find him on Corey Roy / because
Underscore.
with that underscore. And everybody,
yes.
Damn, I meant to do this earlier. Everybody, go check out his trailer review. His trailer for Peacemaker is fire. You know what I'm saying? So go check that out.
Yeah.
I'm
Check
out
that
here, DA. You know what I'm saying? This _is_it_podcast. Check us all out there, and peace. Phenom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix, anything you got to say, brother?
Yo, Phenom 202. You can catch me everywhere. Yo, blackenergytees.com.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, Black Energy Tees. I'm sorry. You see this banner? BDE, Black
Yeah.
Dad Energy.
Yeah. So I wanted anybody listening, yo, do yourself a favor. If you got Spotify, it's free. Just type in go-go music. Just listen. It's going to take you there. It's going to take you back. It's going to introduce you to stuff you probably never heard before. It's just one of those things, man. You got to be well-rounded as a musical connoisseur, man. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. You're doing yourself a disservice if you ain't listening to it. So,
Yeah.
good show today, fellas.
Yeah. And after you type in go-go, type in This Is It, because we're on Spotify too. So, matter of fact, you might want to type that in first. Click subscribe, save, and then do the go-go.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Well, look, everybody, thank you for listening to us. Hopefully you can hear me. And as always, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.
Yep.